Hello and welcome to this edition of Wednesday Editions with me, Big Scott 35. Got my stack here from the show this past weekend here in town in Winston-Salem, Powell Productions. It was at the baseball field here, the High A field, Dash, Winston-Salem Dash, affiliate of the White Sox. I was actually looking to see like if they had any prospects. I think they got two of their top 30 are on that. I think in its bottom. Like I think a lot of their prospects are either when I was looking they're pretty spread out throughout everything. So but the A ones were at another A team. But anyway, uh these three cards came from one vendor. He had everything nice and labeled. He does the stickers for pricing and all that. So I picked up three. I picked up a big handful at the last show. He hasn't opened up anything. What he does, he opens up cases and sells, stuff out of there, which is fine with me. That to me is old school. That's the shows I like to go when I was growing up. So I got this pink Johnny Bench Call to the Hall. I didn't see any WNBA cards last time, so he might have opened up some of that. I got this pink Asia Wilson Select. And I told y'all that I found a select WNBA box for $60. I found another one at another at another GameStop for the same amount. I was just at disbelief at what I saw. And this is Dawn Staley. I believe it's the orange atomic. So Dawn Staley played at University of Virginia, South Carolina coach, has really built a dynasty there. So it's really, really awesome. Sorry, watching the Mets Phillies. This one, I was telling y'all that this guy was there to sell. I mean, there was no doubt. He was there to do one thing: sell some product. I bought this stack from him here, $40, I believe, and I'll show you what one card, when I looked up the price, was half of that. So I was happy. It came out to like $1.25 a card or something like that when I counted them. But I did pick up some UVA football, Bowman first. No order here. I did get a Panini Halloween of Zach Martin. I think this was their holiday 10s, if I remember correctly. Red score. Everson Walls. So I did get me some Cowboys stuff. If stuff is, Danny White there, blue, I think I might have already had that, but I just threw it in the pile. Zach Martin. This Gary Carter Prism from Platinum Baseball, which they haven't done for 24, which I like that set. I really did. But oh well. Green and red of Juan Soto. The hit list of Juan Soto. So this is James Woods' rookie card, and then I opened up the blaster and got another one. I think I got 3 or 4 of them now. But this is the card when I looked it up while sitting there, because I was like, he's got it priced right on the back or close. So this is the James Wood variant. It's I'm trying to see It's out of the collector's box. So it's like $20. So that was half of what the price was. Juan Soto Green Mosaic Productions. This is numbered out of 2022. It looks like it's 1944. This is Juan Soto Diamond Kings Donruss. Cody Singer foil, which I didn't know if I had it or not. I was in between, and he had several, so I just went ahead and picked it up anyway. Ventus making a nice play, and he's drove in a run tonight with two outs. So tonight, that's pretty cool. David Wright Pinnacle. This Gary Carter, I'm almost positive I don't have it. Like I said, I got all of his, and I found one that I'll show you next week. 2024. What is this? Hall of Fame. Yeah, historical autograph company. But they make base cards too. It's not just autographs. It's the name of the company. This Gary Carter here. So it's nice to add that. Topps Finest Roger Staubach. This used to be called Prism, but I don't know what they're calling it now. Oh, that was X Fractor. I don't know what they're calling it now. Billy Bates, one of my favorite all-time Cowboys. This is a Prism here. Film. Jason Witten. I think this is the Prismatic Orange. Darren Woodson. X Fractor. Another Zach Martin. I got to get my lineman, man. I'm a huge Zach Martin fan. And this is a Mosaic Hollow. Another X Fractor of Allen. Terry Allen, I think. No, Larry Allen, sorry. Terry Allen was a running back. Ken Norton Jr. That started off my pile of Cowboys, X Fractor, Ken Norton. And we'll go back to some Virginia Bowman first. Love adding those to my collection. Well, Brennan Armstrong, he's a great quarterback in Virginia. Wicks, who is now with Green Bay, having a nice little career there. And another Wicks Bowman U card. So not bad for $40. I feel good about it. I'm happy. He was happy. Like I said, he had a row, 4 tables. People, you had to wait to get in there. It was shoulder to shoulder. You kind of flip-flop to see stuff. He had everything labeled, so that really drew my attention. When it's labeled and set out by team or something where I could see he even had UVA players, I bought all the one. I didn't buy any dupes. I just bought all the ones he had. I didn't get the dupes. So he had a little bit left. I didn't buy them all. I bought all of them from a guy at the Phillies show. He had Virginia players. I bought all of his. Because they're, when I find them, I get them. I don't hesitate. Because they're cheap. They're giving them away. And B, I just don't find Virginia players very often. And this one, I bought 2 cards from a guy. This one, this is numbered out of 50. It's number 7, I think, out of 50. Pete Alonso Panini. rookies. I might have this, but you with numbered cards, I'm like it. Each one is numbered differently, so I call them the unique cards. I like to pick up as many numbered ones as I can. It's your collection; you can do whatever you want. This next one is a beautiful. God, I hate when they put. I love things priced, but put a bag. You put it right on. The. I'm gonna have to clean this up later, but they put it right on the one touch. So I got this for six. This two cards for 65. This is a logo refractor of Pete Alonso autograph. I just thought that logo refractor. I had it for 75. I got both of them for 65. So Ed should be happy with me, and very happy with that card. Logo refractor, Pete Alonso auto. And that's what I was saying. I'm trying to get you so you can see the logo, the MLB logo refractor. It's a pretty set. When it first came out, I was like, another sapphire type shit that we don't need. But it's out. I like it, and it's it's part of my collection. And then this stack here is from the family. Another $40 stack here. I think these came out to less than $1 a card. So I'm going to start off with the banger of the bunch, Winnie the Pooh Topps Chrome. And then I picked up quite a bit of non-sport. Little Darth Vader action. Batwoman. I really love these DC cards. They're like out of a Japanese set. Just beautiful. For some reason, DC Comics cards are tough to find. And especially then Batman is not always in it for some reason. Black and white Star Wars, Darth Vader, Rogue One. Another Darth Vader. I have a couple of pages now, Princess Leia, where I have her growing up in the book. I think it's pretty cool. So instead of I put it about her generation. So the kid one, the teenage one, like from the comics, the Princess Leia. When she is wearing the white dress, and then this version here. So I have them in order of like movies and cartoons. So it's like a watching Princess Leia grow up. I think it's pretty cool. I love this black and white. I've been meaning to buy it. They still have it out there. It's the Empire Strikes Back boxes. Just very cool. I don't need to get it now. I just didn't have any. They didn't have very many stormtroopers. Ahsoka's on that one. So Star Wars. The orange variant of Princess Leia. I think I bought the plain one last time. They still had the orange one, so I picked that up. I was shocked at how much Darth Vader stuff. But some guy must have bought all the Stormtrooper stuff, and I think that guy was me at the last show. I told him they had to open up some more stuff because I'll be at the show this weekend I go to. But I'm going to go there looking for more toys and stuff since I've been doing a lot of cards here lately. This is thrown from the actual TV show. This is from Star Wars Galaxy. So this is from Ahsoka, the TV show, and not the cartoon. Topps Finest, Darth Vader. Dark Ray. pick up a lot of those. I think that was pretty cool. About the only thing good from the last movie. I watched this series. They use Unreal Engine that does a lot of video games. And they got a series with stormtroopers. And they got a series with stormtroopers, and the guy was having a dream of 9. And he goes, it's almost like they didn't know what they were doing, and I was making it up as I was going along, which is how they made the movie. It was funny. That's Darth Vader, the orange one. So yeah. Now so wrestling. Undertaker, really like that one. My favorite wrestler of all time. Sasha Banks, who I just love. I mean, I think she's a great wrestler, smart ass on the mic. And then I loved her in The Mandalorian. Yeah, so I try to pick up all of her, try to get I definitely PC her like as much as I possibly can. I did pull my first AEW card of her of Monet, so I was happy. We're gonna go right back to looks like some Star Wars. This is a Darth Vader that I probably have to get graded. This is just awesome card here. I am trying to put together a like I used to have the Stormtrooper behind me. Now I'm doing I have that one in my game room now, and I want to do Darth Vader display case, and then an Ahsoka one later, and maybe a Princess Leia. I don't know. Who knows? I need a bigger place. Monikers, Dark Lord of the Sith. Then this cool little thing, Robin and Batman. So it shows them. I don't know what the more up-to-date one's from, but the one in the back looks like it's from their animated series. Well, it is from animated, but it almost looks like they took Nightwing from Titans and put the R on his chest and Batman from one of the movies. I don't know. It's weird. I liked it because it had both Batman and Robin. Little WNBA action. I picked up another Dawn Staley Atomic. And then this one here, this is the one that started the whole stack, and that's the Blue Sapphire of Cameron Brick Bowman U. First card. The only Bowman U's or college stuff I like to pick up is the first card. Anything else I don't really like to pick up, and I like to pick up stuff with more of the any sport that I'm buying with the professional, unless it's UVA, right? I even almost bought all those Virginia Tech ones, but I wanted to look, and I would have went back if I wouldn't have bought that big stack. But as always, next time. And that's you're looking at how when I'm going to, and really enjoying like. So I took 200. I came back with, and I had to pay $5 entry fee. And I came back with $60 in my pocket. So, and no, in the water I had to put on my card. They wouldn't take cash. So, yeah, I bought $135 worth of cards. So I think I did pretty well. I got a lot of filling in on my non-sport Darth Vaders. Even hit my Pete Alonso PC. A couple of to add to my WNBA Z folio. A lot to add to my University of Virginia books. So very, very happy with this. And really enjoying going and, looking for stuff like that. Uh, because I've talked about it before. When I go on eBay, I'm very focused on what you got to put in a search, and I have a list of like how my searches go on when I look, and like I try to limit myself to one card a day, and I have a price range, and if I spend more, then that'll hold me for a while. Depends on how much I spend, I should say, if I go back the next day or not. Trying to stay in my budget as much as possible. Uh, it's always that but. I always put that but there. One other thing, I got another but. I've always talked about I'm not doing PSA. So I talked about GameStop over the weekend. I'm going to submit 5 cards. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I want to see how it works. I talked to the person today, so I'm flipping. So I'll put 1 card in there. If it grades as well as I think it should more than pay for my submission, and then I'll have 4 more Gary Carters to put to my registration. So if this works, this is an option I have where I'll let them deal with PSA. And if it doesn't work out as well as, I'm hoping it will, then I just won't do it. And because I got so many Gary Carters, it's $21 a card. It's still more than I want to pay. But as long as I have that 1 card to pay for the rest of it and still make a little bit of money on it, then that's the route I'm going to take. And I, it's painful to say, but PSA gets the most bang out of your buck on the market. And if I have bigger cards, that's the best way to go is get it graded. The only thing I don't like is the turnaround time. It's 65 days. So that's, 3 months basically. I know 3 months is 90, but when you take out the weekends, even though I don't know why they don't work weekends, if you're doing that much business, it looks like you would be a 7-day or at least 6 days, I would think. But I don't tell them. No, maybe they don't have to. They're making so much. They dictate whatever. And I'm like everybody else. I'm a sheep, and let me get in there and buy and, follow the rest of the herd to my death. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry to babble after the showing the cards. Like I said, great time at the show, very packed, but they're getting a better quality of dealers. They're different. Inside Pitch, I believe is the name of it, is doing it this weekend in Salisbury. Be some of the same dealers, but like I said, it's just a far enough away. This is the same group that does the one in Hickory. So I'm interested for the toys aspect of this one and go look to see if there's any sports toys or games. And also, anything else that strikes my fancy. And I'll also take a look at the cards. But I probably have gone through most of the cards. If I do go, I'll have to start looking through the stuff that's less just thrown in boxes, basically, and scavenge through those. But man, these last couple of shows have been packed, and it's hard to get to. So, but another great example on how my PC is going and what I'm looking for. No big hitters. Even the Pete Alonso it's a beautiful card, but I picked up beautiful cards, stuff I'm very happy with. And value is measured in many, many, many different ways. And I think I'd hit a home run in value as well. So until Saturday, like, share, tell a friend, subscribe if you haven't. Take a time to get to know this big fella. And till next time, see. Yeah.